let's get to your questions tonight. We've got Teresa on the line. Hey there, Teresa. What is your question?
Hey, Teresa.
I was hurt on the job with an on-the-job injury. I have been receiving workman's comp, which has been 66% of my salary for 2 years, which is $3,000. And last week, my adjuster told me that they were going to have to settle with me. I'm 62 years old, and I'll never be able to go back to work again. And my question was, what is a fair settlement?
Well,
Yeah, it depends. Is it?
well, absolutely. I mean, we don't know what her injury is. We don't know how badly she's hurt. Teresa, now I will tell you this. The fact that you said that you're receiving 66 2/3% of your average weekly wage, which means that's called TTD, temporary total disability. So in other words, you have not been cleared to go back to work. So you're receiving 66% of your average weekly wage, which means that your timeline is still going. And let me tell you what that means. Typically, in a case, you have 2 years. State of Alabama, you have 2 years from the date of the accident to file a lawsuit. In workers' comp, you have 2 years to file a lawsuit, or 2 years from the date that you receive your last TTD check. And based on what you just told me, you're still receiving it. So your statute of limitations is still going. The fact that your insurance company says, hey, we want to close this out, that's for a couple of reasons. Number one, they want to be done with you. Number two, you obviously haven't gotten a lawyer yet, so they want to get to you before you get to a lawyer. But if you've been out for 2 years and you just said that you can't go back to work, then obviously your injury must be pretty severe. So I would not, just because they want to settle the case, who cares? You're right now, from what you've told me, you're not under the gun. You're not going to be barred from the statute of limitations or anything like that. But you do need to talk to a workers' compensation lawyer. And keep in mind, everybody out there, listen to this. On a workman's comp case, the law sets, the Alabama law sets the attorney's fees at 15% of the total recovery. In most car wrecks, it's 33 to 35 to 40%, okay? In medical malpractice, it's 45 to 50% because it's a lot different. But in workman's comp, they're limited to 15%, so you have nothing to lose. I have family members a lot that call and say, hey, I was hurt on the job, should I go get a workman's comp lawyer? Absolutely, because you're going to wind up getting more in your pocket, without a doubt, in most situations than if you try to handle it on your own. But obviously, in this case, the insurance company's just trying to say, hey, it's been 2 years, let's close you out. But she doesn't have to. She needs to talk to a lawyer.
Right, her own representation, not the attorney that the company she works for is representing the company.
They're doing their job for benefit of the other company, but it's not going to benefit her.
All right. To ask a legal question of your own, you can call Bill right now at 251-463-0708, or you can visit lawcall.com/mobile to email us or watch clips of the show. We'll be right back after this break. Stay with us.